Well, good morning, everybody. It is Heidi at Hidden Chick Studio in Conrad, Iowa. And welcome to you. And I hope everybody had an amazing 4th of July, maybe a day off. Maybe it was warm where you were and you got to soak in a little sun. Maybe you were where it was raining and instead of soaking in sun, you were soaking in some rain, which in some parts of the country, I know that is important. But wherever you were, as always, we hope you're having fun and getting to be maybe a little bit creative. As always, we love to know where people are watching from this morning. So if you're on with us, tell us where you're watching from. Spreading creativity from coast to coast is a goal we have here at Hen and Chick Studio, and we love how far our little shop reaches. If you're not familiar with Hen and Chick Studio, we're right here in the center of Iowa in a small community, a rural community of about 1,100 people. And we're open Monday through Friday, 10 to 5, and Saturday, 10 to 3. So, of course, we'd love to have you come and visit if you can. The format we're using this morning to show you a few new products, as well as to talk about something that we're doing, is a comment sold format. It is simply a tool for you to use. So if you are watching on Facebook, you can type in sold and the number. So for example, I'm going to be showing you these adorable fabrics. And once they go up, they have a number attached to them. And check this one out. It is so dang cute. And it is so if it's something that you want, you type in sold 101, then it will send you a message in your cart. Or if you're watching on our website, which I know several of you are, then you can, again, you will get, it will add it to your cart. It's not an automatic purchase. So always know that, first of all, you can use it as a placeholder, like, hey, I want to check this product out, or I want to look into this more. That's certainly one way to use it. Or if you want to buy it right away, because I'll be showing you some things in a little bit that there's only one of, you then follow the process and you go right to the end and check out in case you want that one particular product. Now, as we say that, always know that if you say, oh my gosh, I want more than one thing, I'm going to order separate times, and you order a second order, just keep ordering it, put in the notes, add this to my previous order, and we will make the shipping right. Sometimes we accidentally capture the shipping more than once for a customer. Not to worry, we refund you, make sure that that's all taken care of, but you will only get charged $8.50 to ship your order in the US. So that is wonderful. And good morning to some of our regulars watching this morning. Karen and Marilyn, welcome. So glad you're here. And so it is July, right? July is a big month. It's my birthday. And so it's kind of like Christmas in July, I think. I mean, I know we hear that term all the time because it's halfway, and so there's people always talking about Christmas in July. But for me, I like to think of celebrating the entire month long. So certainly having some fun with that, as always, because aren't we lucky to be celebrating another trip around the world? All right, around the sun, excuse me. And okay, so I have a brand new collection from Poppy Cotton called Oh What Fun. So I've shown you the first piece. And as you can imagine, I'm going to put my hand back up here, but as you can imagine, because of the shape, the size of my hand, that the scale of these little icons are rather small, but they are adorable. There's trees, reindeer, stocking caps, socks, all sorts of little presents, ice skates, Santa heads, all sorts of little things that we can imagine to do something with. And I've got some ideas to show you in a minute. But I am going to work through these and show you. So there are more than one plaid. So there's one plaid. This one is called, I think this is, they call it Skating Deer. And there's a little reindeer. There we go. Look at those reindeer. Let me go, wait, hold on. Let me go this way. Sorry. Let me go this way. So I think now you can see the reindeer, and they're on skates. which is just adorable. Love that. Okay, we've got Santa heads. Hang on one moment. There we go. All right, look at these cute Santa heads. And I kind of like the pinstripe that is behind the fabric. If you can't see that on camera, there's a real fine pinstripe, and the pinstripe is not white. It is just a shade of pink in there, so I love that, just a little bit different. We've got snowflakes. And it says, "'Tis the season, making spirits bright, happy holidays." Those are the words that you're going to see there. Great background fabric. Could be just so much fun to be making things with that. Then we've got another piece in here, and they're calling it Holly Flowers. So again, it's bringing together all the colors, so it doesn't, in some cases, like when you bring in the blue and the pink and the gold, it doesn't just scream Christmas. So this could certainly be used different times as well, but it's fun print. Again, as you can see, the scale is quite small. Here is another one of the snowflake prints, but this one's in red. So it does have the same words scattered on it. Happy holidays, making spirits bright, deck the halls. It's got all those pieces. This is the red plaid. Let's get it up here. Every once in a while, one of these barcodes doesn't like to play as well as some of the other ones. There it came, finally. And we've got some fun dots to add to the collection. There's a green dot, again, bringing in all of the colors. And the green is not like true Christmas green. It has a little bit of a teal blue in it, I guess how you would say it. And here is the red dot. So it is a really cute line. And of course, we have put together a fat quarter bundle for you. So if you are looking for the entire collection, there's 10 fat quarters in here, then you will be able to get all 10 pieces. So it's got the Santas on the back, and it's got the all of the cute pieces in there. And good morning, Annette. Nice to see you from Arkansas as well. So some very fun projects that you could make with that fabric. And I wanted to show you just a couple that I pulled out, thinking, oh my gosh, we could be making all sorts of things. So the first thing is, of course, we love the 3-yard Christmas, or the 3-yard books, and this is Make It Christmas, and there are 8 patterns in this book, and they're really some nice pieces and could easily be used for all of those fabrics. Then I'm gonna switch here. My scrappiness is happiness. You know we are loving this book. We've got multiple projects that are made from this book, and there is a Santa hat in the book. And oh my gosh, again, I think this would be just adorable to have for making something with the Oh What Fun projects of fabrics that we just showed you. So really kind of fun in that scrappiness is happiness. And if you want to go on our website and see all of the projects that we're making, there are several others from that. And then I just pulled a couple others. 2 of these are from Villa Rosa, and they are Fa La La, which is a cute tree pattern. It finishes 66 by 66, fairly large squares that are making that. So it's not like you're putting together, it's pretty big pieces. It looks like some of the squares are 6 7/8 inch, so pretty good size. And then we have Merry Trees, which is a 17 by 55 inch table runner. So this only shows 3 of the trees, but the pattern really does have 5 trees going across to make it nice and long. And good morning, Rhonda and Deb. So good to see so many of our friends on this morning. I love it. All right, and 2 more patterns. Perkins Dry Goods. She has the Holiday Quilt Delight, and it's rows of trees, and you can make it either in a table runner that is 15 by 32 or a throw that is 53 by 64. And imagine how different it would look in these brighter colors than in the warm tones that Celine used in her project. I always think it's fun to see how things could easily change. And I'm just gonna throw a hint out there, but I've been talking with Celine about our next mystery quilt, so I bet in a few weeks I'll be telling you more about that. All right, and the last project pattern that I pulled up is from Perkins Dry Goods, and we had so much fun with this pattern and her other one. But this is Frosty Fun, and we know that a lot of you do like working with the Atkinson patterns, and so this is a great pattern, and again, I think it could be really fun with all of the holiday fabrics. So there is some good Christmas inspiration for you. How does that sound for a good start to the day? Doesn't it feel like Monday? I'm having a really hard time. I was gone for 12 days, and then you come back, and then there's a holiday. So I kind of feel like it's Monday, and I'm going to be really confused when Friday comes in 2 days. But I guess I'll be thankful, right? We're going to be having fun here doing a stripology retreat. So, and good morning, Dorothy. Oh my gosh, so much fun to see so many fun friends on this morning with us. So I wanted to, again, show you the whole new collection of Oh What Fun. And that collection is available now on our website with the Fat Quarter Bundle. I'm sure you're going to see some projects coming from that as well, but we just haven't completely gotten to that. But you know, I do love Christmas so much that we're going to celebrate, as always, in September. September 16th is technically the mark of 100 days to Christmas. So during that week, that 6-day week, we will be having activities. It will not last for 100 days, but we'll be celebrating the fact that we have 100 days to get a lot of projects done. So you know we'll be focusing on that, and we've got some cute things coming. So the other part of what I wanted to focus on this morning is a little bit more about gift giving. For the 5th year, I am selling our store samples that we're done with. You know, we love making store samples here to be able to inspire you to make quilts. And we love having them hang around us anytime you see them. You know, they're just wonderful, right? But at some point, we run out of the fabric, we run out of the kits, so then we end up with our finished quilts. And I decided 5 years ago that the best thing I could do was to help somebody else by selling those. So what we do here at Hen and Chick Studio is that we put a price on the quilt, and that price is non-negotiable. It is what it is. It's not an auction. You can't bid it up. You can't change it. You can't, you know, negotiate anything. It is a price that is as it is. And so one of the things that that we want you to know is that whether or not you can purchase one of those quilts, we need your help in making sure that people know that we're trying to sell the quilts. This year we have about 115 total quilts. If we were to sell all of them, we would raise over $27,000. And each year I pick a cause. Sometimes it's been an individual, sometimes it's been an organization. And this year I've picked the organization of the ALS Association, the Iowa chapter specifically. And we're going to be giving all of our proceeds in honor of Dr. Jim McMillan. And of course, everybody can learn more about Jim and the cause at henandchickstudio.com/ALS. But just to give you a little personal touch here of you can hear me talk about it. If you want to ask any questions, you certainly can. And Jan, I know you're headed this way, so don't be just be listening, not watching. And Annette, Jamie, I'm going to answer. Jamie has been traveling a lot more and is actually in the process of relocating to Indiana with her fiance. So she is, you probably won't be seeing her nearly as much here. So, all right, well, let's get back to the gift giving part of today. And that when we're giving the money to some cause, it becomes very personal. And for us, Jim, Dr. McMillan, he's a veterinarian, and Jim actually is who is responsible for introducing me to my husband. Jim and Jeff, my husband, were vet students at the time that I met Jeff. And Jim is married to my cousin Ann, and Ann is like my big sister. And to see her and her family having to deal with this diagnosis of ALS is really tough. Ann, again, is just like my rock as a sibling, even if it was not. And I so admire how they are approaching this diagnosis, which is not a nice one. If you don't know anything about ALS, I actually did an interview on Monday with the ALS Foundation, as you can learn more about ALS at that point. But the gratitude that Ann and Jim are showing right now is inspiring, and is something that I hope we all can aspire to if we're ever put into a challenge as great as they are. And so I wanted to do something to honor them and to honor Jim. He has had to retire from his practice, of course, but he is just so well loved by not only his family, but so many friends. And for me to be able to acknowledge them in this way is really important to me. So how it works is that if you buy a quilt, the price, so let's just, for example, I'm going to show you a quilt. This is called the Holiday Poinsettia Tankini. So this quilt is 14.5 by 33 inches. So it's not a kit, right? It's a finished store sample. And the idea is that 100% of the price is going to go to the cause. You will have to pay tax if you're in the state of Iowa. You'll have to pay shipping if I need to ship it to you. But other than that, 100% of the cost. So this quilt is Table Runner is $65. And again, it's finished, so no work needs to be done. It can go right on your table, wrap it up, give it to somebody, but 100% of that $65 will go to the ALS Foundation. And the generosity of our followers is amazing. We are approaching $10,000 only after, today's the 5th, after 5 days. And so certainly it is something that is very, again, very exciting for me to be able to say that our customers care as much about giving as I do. So I'm going to just show you a few of the store samples that are for sale. You can again see all of them at henandchickstudio.com/ALS. And again, there's only one of each. So when they're gone, they're gone. All right. And so I'll go through these. This is called Rainbow of Jewels Gathered Together. It's 18 by 40 inches, and it is $65. Scrap Happy Cha Cha Cha, and this is a $65. The table runner is 14.5 by 35.5 inches. And if you have any questions or need help, the store opens at 10 o'clock, and we'll be glad to help you at that point. And of course, you can come and see them if you're local, but again, it's a once they're sold, they're gone kind of thing. This is Quilter's Coordinate. Star-Crossed table runner, a little brighter and kind of funky. And this finishes at 21 by 49. And here's the deal. Even if you say, I, can't purchase anything, don't need to, I quilt, that kind of thing, not a problem. But if you would share this post or tell somebody else who might be interested, I need about 85 more people to each purchase an item, and we will sell everything on our list. So I would love to get any help I can in that. Okay, so we've even got an apron, and this one has tools on it. It is only $30, and let me see if I can lay this up here. And so it is the Terry Atkinson Mom and Me pattern. Will work for either male or female. It's got a nice long straps or strings, and of course pockets to put all of our tools in. Then we've got Dandy Candy here, and this is a black and white Dandy Candy, finishes at 12.5 by 37.5. It is $30. And they're all quilted a little differently, finished a little differently, just depends. They come as they are. So this is the double crossed pattern. Nice kind of hexagon. It's 23 inches, not square, but there you go, about 23 inches around. And then we've got the Colorado Color Bomb. Oh, there we go. Go this way. And it is called Triple Dip, 11 inches by 39 inches, and that is $30. Okay. And moving on, lawns. This is the in the middle pattern. It's 15 inches by 43, and it's selling for $65. And here's another in the middle. This one's called Zola. Again, $65, finishing at the same size, 15 by 43. When we've got Rapture Terrific Triangles. Fun little kind of almost southwest. This is 13 1/4 by 39 inches. Strawberry Rhubarb. This is a little bit bigger. This one is 20 inches by 47. There you go. And Karen, is there a way to make a donation through Hen and Chicks for this cause? Yes. I mean, basically, if you purchase something, you are then making a donation. If you are not wanting to purchase something but are wanting to simply send us a check, you certainly can do that. It still will go through Hen and Chicks. Okay. And the sale does go through July 31st, so we will keep talking about the quilts until they're either gone, which wouldn't that be exciting, or the 31st rolls around. And of course, we will make sure that we keep you updated as to what we are selling and how much we're raising. All right, and just a couple more for this morning. This is Uptown Dogs, and this is Terry Atkinson's Let's Play Hearts pattern. So that one is 14 by 38 inches. And last but not least for this morning, I've got Taco Salad, which is out of my favorite book called Let's Do Lunch. And this one finishes at about 17.5 inches across. And that one is selling for $65 as well. So again, if you're not familiar or haven't seen this, I've got it all written out on henandchickstudio.com/ALS. On that page. There's also some videos on there. I've spoken to several people. I've already shared a video from Beth Montpass about gratitude. I did an interview on Monday with the ALS Foundation. That interview is on that page, and we will continue to update the amounts that we are raising there on that page as well as the month goes on. For me, it just feels good to know that these quilts aren't sitting in a box. and that they're being loved and are going to a good home and would be able to help somebody else. And you'll be seeing another interview I did, a second clip I did with the ALS that's not in the big interview. I'll be posting that shortly, but they just really iterated to me that every penny that we're giving makes a difference. And they told us about a couple of different ways. And so that really, just know that whether you're buying a $20 item or a $400 item, your impact is great. And so I thank you from the bottom of my heart for helping me do this. So I appreciate that very much. All right, well, on that note of gift giving, I hope that you have a great day, and maybe the gift that you can give to somebody else is a smile, a hug, or a simple hello. And until the next time we see you, be creative.